can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Maybe put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. Ain't give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on the brand new Beamer. Tryna earn they stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a Keeta. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque o no entiendo. Mi gente must really need Jesus. They shed real blood. I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Y'all just talk, don't live it. And just took that route that's seen it. And I'm so outspoken like Reason. Jimmy Neutron, boy, young jeans. And I'm a self-made man out of Sweden. And it's still off top, I'm tweaking. But I still gotta fight my demons. I ain't no good, I'm evil. I ain't been clean since Eden. It's a war going on outside. Make you put your hands on your head like the Macarena. That's why I gotta watch my demeanor. You know they like.
What's going on, guys? Welcome into the WAG show. I am your host, Ben Hostler. This is episode 38. It is Wednesday, April 5th. We are here to talk about today's best bets. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. First losing day for me in baseball yesterday. I mean, that's to be expected when you're as hot as I've been, but it was our first losing day yesterday. I don't hate some of the bets I made, though. Like, looking back at it, I think that I would bet some of those spots again. I think that, like, the Cardinals, I don't know how they didn't win that game. They had base runners on the whole entire game. They were hitting the ball hard. They just weren't getting the runners home. We had Salvador Perez and Joey Gallo over their total bases. They both hit warning track flyouts that were over 101 miles per hour exit velocity. I don't know how Perez's didn't get out. And then we had like the over in that game. That I don't know. The offenses just weren't doing anything. But I mean, when we get early season games and we have weather that good, I'm gonna bet that pretty much every time, and I'll live with the results. So yeah, first losing day yesterday, but we're going to bounce back today. We already hit one bet. We had the under 4.5 runs in the Minnesota Twins Miami Marlins game, scored one run in the first 5 innings. We had the under 4.5 for the first 5, so that was a sweat-free winner. We also have the under 7 in this Yankees-Phillies game. Yankees just hit a home run, so it's at 5 runs down the 7th. So we need that to just no more runs. No more runs in that inning. The Phillies bullpen is not good, bro. I don't know what the Phillies are doing, but it's not good. And then we have, other than that, we have, let me see here. We have 2 other bets going, and then I just posted 2 more for later on. The one of the other 2 we took Pirates on the money line, and they're up 3-0 right now in the 7th inning. And we also took the under 9 in that game. So that is looking pretty good. Is there a Twitter that tells us weather that you know of for baseball? There's a couple like weathermen, I think, that do it. But I think if you just search, like, I just look at the weather normally, like NFLweather.com for NFL is easy. But there's like a couple like MLB like people that tweet that out, I think. But I normally just go through like when I'm looking at the games and then I see like what the forecast is. Yeah, so overall Pirates are looking good. Looking like it could be a good day here. We'll see what these. I'm gonna actually one of the bets I just posted. I'm gonna give it out for free. So I'll give that out. And then baseball's really over today. There's one game tonight, but we're gonna be mainly talking basketball today. I guess there's a pretty big basketball slate, and there's quite a few people I think that could rest in this basketball slate tonight. Like I don't think Giannis is gonna play. I think that like the Knicks are already like have rested a couple people. But we'll run through the injury report and we'll talk NBA. I have a couple NBA plays I'm going to give out that we'll pull up the prop predictor. And we'll go through that. So before we get to NBA though, if you guys have any questions, drop them in. Any bets you want to talk about, drop them in. I'm going to give out this free. In your eyes, did Embiid win MVP last night? I do think he will get MVP. Yes. Now that he did that last night, I think he's going to get it. Yes. Did anyone bet him? I didn't bet any MVPs, but curious if anybody has a ticket on that. Because a couple weeks ago you could have got him, at plus money, obviously. When I think Jokic was like minus 140 at one point to win it, so definitely could have got some value if you took a shot on that. I'm gonna give out this baseball pick, and then we'll dive into NBA. So okay, the Orioles, we got Orioles money line. They just tied it up. That's good. Still got some runners on. Hopefully they can get another run. What's the baseball pick? Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So I just posted this for premium members, but baseball pick for today free is going to be, it's not a prop. We're going to this game starts pretty soon too. It starts in like 20 minutes. So we're going to the Cleveland Guardians at Oakland Athletics game, and we're going with Oakland Athletics first 5 run line minus half or plus half a run. We got it at minus 130. It's minus 140 now. I'm still fine with it. So relax, people. Yeah, I'm getting there. Oakland A's first 5 run line plus a half a run minus 140. That is the free play today. So I'm obviously from Ohio, so I follow the Guardians. The Guardians are significantly worse against left-handed pitching than right-handed pitching. If you look at just their overall numbers, as a team, they don't have much power against lefties. 140 ISO in their lineup against lefties. 302 WOBA is really bad. They don't strike out a lot, but that doesn't matter. They're not good against left-handed pitching, and they brought in Mike Zunino at catcher to try and counteract how bad they are against lefties. He's not even in the lineup today. So we don't need to worry about that. And on the opposite side, Hunter Gaddis, who's throwing for them, is absolutely horrible. So, the A's are not a good, the A's are not a good offense. Like I could run through their numbers. They're even worse than the Guardians. I mean, 279 WOBA against righties, but Hunter Gaddis is so bad that I think the A's can get at least 1 run off him, 1 or 2. So if Mueller can just not give up, that Mueller looked good in his first start. His slider was working really well. He looked good. So I like the A's a little bit today. I like him in the first 5 innings run line. If you want to take him first 5 innings money line, I don't hate that either. You can get that at plus money, I'm pretty sure. Plus 104. So I'm on the A's a little bit today. That is my free baseball pick. There's 2 runners on in this Yankees game because the Phillies bullpen is terrible. Can they just get they need 1 out? I mean, are we asking for a lot here? I don't think we are. I don't think we're asking for much. Just get out of this inning. Yeah, so if you guys have any baseball questions, ask. I'm gonna start running through basketball real quick, and then we'll head out of here. But if you guys missed it, the free baseball pick for today: Oakland Athletics, first 5 innings, run line minus 140. That's what we're going with today. I'll pull up the prop predictor. If you guys have never seen this tool, this is the Prize Picks Predictor at betkarma.com. It's a premium tool. You can access it by going to betkarma.com/pricing. You not only get access to the predictor, you get access to my bets, Spike's bets, all of our premium staff picks. You get the premium Discord, and the tool is very useful if you make your own Prize Picks entries. If Oakland can't score today, they never will. I 100% agree with that. DraftKings has a risk-free for MLB. How do you usually attack those? Yeah, I don't play it overly safe. I'm not gonna bet on like a minus 300 favorite, but I haven't like looked up. Thank God they struck this guy out. I haven't looked up like the actual data on probably what you should do with those because sports betting is still relatively new in Ohio. But typically, what I do when they give those out is I'll just take like my favorite two teams maybe and parlay them together because I definitely want to. I want a plus money payout. I'm not gonna bet on like a big favorite, but I'll take like my two favorite teams and parlay them together. Maybe like for college basketball, I was doing that a lot when you were getting the risk free bets. So for baseball, I would probably do the same. But I'll say one thing. I do think, again, I haven't looked at the data for this, but I think it's pretty profitable to bet on underdogs in baseball. We've been doing a lot of it early this season. It's been working out. We took Pirates again today. They were pretty sizable underdogs. The Red Sox are up 4-0, top of the seventh. So a lot of my like money line picks have been underdogs in baseball. So I don't know if that answers your question, but me personally, I just like to take like my favorite two teams, maybe put them together. All right. So as far as basketball goes, let's run through the injuries. We got Trae Young, questionable with an illness. He did not play yesterday. No idea if he's going to play today. If he doesn't, DeJounte Murray obviously gets a bump. The rest of the Hawks starters get a bump. No idea if he plays or not. Kristaps Porzingis and Denny Afdia and Delon Wright are all out, in addition to Bradley Beal, for the Washington Wizards. So there's going to be like some Anthony Gill, some Wright, some Davis action going on for the Wizards. Actually might consider betting a Wizards prop. I'm going to look into some stuff after this. So if you're in the premium Discord, you will maybe see me betting a Wizards prop later on. DeGrom with 9 strikeouts. Is he back? Yeah, I don't think he went anywhere. It was his first start. I don't put a ton of weight into people's first start pitchers specifically. I also think like, especially this year with the pitchers, they really need to adjust to this pitch clock because it's just a whole lot different in spring training than what it's like in a real game. I'm playing for the Wizards tonight. They have no one. It's disastrous. But I think especially this year, the pitchers, they really need to adjust to that pitch clock. So yeah, I don't think he went anywhere. I think he's still going to have a really good year. I think the Mets are stupid for getting rid of him. And I think it's going to be their downfall in terms of winning a World Series ultimately. But, we'll see what happens there. Outside of the Wizards, we have, like I said, Randall and Brunson both out from the Knicks. So, we'll see some Obi Toppin going on. We'll see some, maybe some, I mean, obviously quickly, but they have some other guards that they can mix in there. But I don't really know how to play this Knicks situation because they really have no motivation to play any key guys bigger minutes. But then they also have Thibodeau, who just runs people into the ground. So I don't know what to do with the Knicks other than Randall and Brunson aren't playing. And I think Obi Toppin is going to play a lot for sure. So that answers that. For the Lakers, big win for the Lakers last night. LeBron and AD both questionable. Probably, I think doubtful that they play. So, we're going to get a lot of Jared Vanderbilt and Rui Hachimura. We're going to get some more Troy Brown, obviously, Schroeder. D'Angelo Russell, if he plays, takes over for Schroeder, but he's questionable because he didn't play last night. So we'll see what's going on with the Lakers. But Doubtful to me that both of Davis and LeBron play. I think one of them for sure is not playing. Would not be surprised if both of them miss. We also have Ja Morant doubtful, so it's back to this Tyus Jones situation for the Grizzlies. Xavier Tillman is also questionable. So the Grizzlies are going to have a little bit of value tonight. Tyrese Halliburton and Miles Turner both look like they are going to miss for the Pacers. So we'll get some more Nembhard, McConnell. We'll get some Isaiah Jackson back in the mix for the Pacers. And Jason Tatum, questionable for the Celtics. You know what to do there. Grant Williams, I think, gets a really nice boost when Tatum's out, but you still have Jaylen Brown there and some of the other guards. As you can see, just a ton of injuries to go through today. Like I said, this is crazy. RJ Barrett also questionable for the Knicks. I don't think he'll play. I think the Knicks are sitting all these guys out tonight. So I doubt that RJ plays. So that's pretty much it in terms of the big ones. You have some smaller ones when it comes to like the Pistons and stuff, but none of that is like anything really new. So I don't think I need to dive into it a ton. So yeah, I'm going to we'll look at the predictor here. The first thing I notice on the predictor is my favorite play of the day for NBA, and it's James Wiseman over 14.5 points. This seems like a high number, but it's a really good matchup for him against Brooklyn, and I don't know. This is a pretty sizable difference. 14.5 points to 17. I think the matchup's really good. I think that where Wiseman does a lot of his damage is down low in the paint, and that's really where Brooklyn struggles defensively. So I think Wiseman is in a good spot tonight. 14.5 points. I like. That's probably my favorite overall play. We'll kind of go through some of the other ones here. Herb Jones, we were on him last night. Fantasy points. They put his line at the same thing. I think you could take the over on him. Quentin Grimes looks interesting to me here at this 27 fantasy point number. I'm curious if they have his PRAs on here. So I would be interested in that. $23.5. I think I like that. That actually might be my second favorite play. See, Quentin Grimes is a guy that I think will play a lot for the Knicks tonight. Obviously a good matchup against the Pacers. So I'm gonna label this as James Wiseman over 14.5 points as my favorite overall play. Or you could take if you're on Prize Picks, that 23.5 or what's his fantasy point line? 27.5 fantasy point line. You could take that, but I like him over 14.5 points, and I like Grimes over 23.5 PRAs. That's probably my two favorite NBA plays for tonight. If you guys have any questions on any NBA bets, ask away. I'll be on here for a couple more minutes. The Phillies have somehow scored a run, so now we literally, there can be no more runs. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Just no more runs in this game, please. Lewis said they want a double AD. You like AD more? I really don't think that I would not be shocked if AD sits out tonight, but we'll wait and see, I guess. Maybe just LeBron will miss. I mean, the spread is only 3 points, so I think it would be a little bit higher if they both were going to sit out, but I don't know. Well, it's an unknown. I feel like LeBron definitely probably won't play. But so maybe LeBron sits, AD plays. Maybe. I don't know. I no way with 2 games left, 16 online. Yeah, I would not be shocked if LeBron misses, but I guess AD probably will play. I don't really know if they care though, because like dude, if they play whoever they play in the play-in, like they're gonna beat. Like they're getting out of the play-in. So I guess it just comes down to whatever team they want to try and play in an actual series. This Phillies-Yankees game had legitimately 1 run in, like, 5 innings, and somehow there's been 5 runs scored since then, and I'm trying to figure this out, truly, truly. Yeah, but the 6 seed doesn't have to play. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I don't know if they even care about, like, I'm not sure if they care about playing in the play-in or not, because 'cause I think they'll win regardless. But maybe they do. I'm sure they probably do. But I would be shocked if LeBron played a ton last night, man, and he just came back from injury, and they went to overtime. Like, yeah, I don't know. I doubt LeBron plays, but yeah, I guess AD probably will play. Let me see if I can check the odds. See if they moved any minute. They moved down a little bit. You can still get Lakers at 27 to 1 to win the finals. I think it's still a good bet. I talked about them when they were like 40 to 1, then they were 30 to 1 the other day we checked. I still think it's a good bet, 27 to 1. Them and the Warriors. Warriors are down to plus 950. Trey Murphy on fantasy. Yeah, I like that again. Phoenix Riser. If you watched this yesterday, that was my well, actually Herb Jones is my favorite, but Trey Murphy on fantasy we like over as well. You can see there. 27.5. We have him at almost 31. No issues with him. Herb Jones. Even McCollum, the projections like a lot. So projections like the Pelicans guys a lot tonight for fantasy points. Duan, what the Lakers? I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy, dude. I do like the moves that they made. So like I would take Lakers over Grizzlies. I think in a series, honestly. Kings, yes, I'd take them over them in a series. I don't know about Suns and Warriors. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Nuggets, I think the Lakers could beat in a series. It would be really fun, I think, to get the Warriors against the Lakers at some point in a playoff series, like just because of the history of LeBron going against them in Cleveland, like them matching up in the Western Conference playoffs at some point. I think would be kind of fun. Dude, now what is going on in this Yankees game? I can't you can't make this up, bro. There's somehow this guy's on third base. Like what? I'm gonna lose fool. I don't get the Rui trade. Oh, the Philly. Yeah, dude, what is happening? Oh, it's so annoying. That is baseball, I guess. If this guy scores on third, I'm gonna lose it. The Phillies bullpen is so bad. Rui trade was all right. I don't know. I think I'm not a. I mean, analytically, he's not a great player, but I don't know. I don't mind it. I mean, like more so like getting rid of Russ to get Russell. I think made a lot of sense, and some of the other just like depth pieces they got Beasley. I think it was some good moves, but overall, that about does it for today. If you guys missed it, you still have a couple minutes to lock it in. A's first 5 innings run line we're taking, and then we're taking James Wiseman over 14.5 points and Quentin Grimes over 23.5 PRAs. So that is the plays for me today. Good luck with your bets tonight. We do the show Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back on Thursday to talk about the best bets. So good luck with your entries. Hop in the Discord if you have any more questions, and I'll see you guys on Thursday.